Alright guys, welcome. This is Fitness Form and Function here for you today. Today, as you can see, I have here the AcuRite digital weather forecaster, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a review. I guess this is something really cool you can give a grandparent or someone who's really still into clocks and stuff like that. There's really no reason to have this. You do have the weather on your phone, and you do have the weather apps and all that stuff. So this is something cool to have if you have like a modernist home where you have, stuff everywhere. And this is exactly how this arrives from Amazon. The link for this is right below, so if you guys want to go and click on that, you can find this on Amazon. And while you guys are here, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a lot more reviews for you guys, just so that you know what you're buying if you're trying to buy something. And if you do have any recommendations, just go ahead and write in the comments what you want me to review. I have a lot of items that I usually just buy to try out. I like electronics. I like trying new things, so I'll definitely look forward to doing a review for you guys. All right, let's move forward with the AcuRite digital forecaster, just to go over this clock and see what's in the box. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it. Let's see how wide it is. Yeah, about 7.25, about 7-inch wide. So as you can see here, it's exactly what you get when you purchase this. You have your future forecast on there. You also do have your outdoor temperature, the high and the lows in the next few hours. You have your indoor temperature and your date as well. This is something very cool for like your grandparent or your parents. I don't really see myself using this. I wouldn't use this because I do have the weather app and I have my phone and all that stuff. So this I actually bought this as a gift for my mother, so she will hopefully like it. And then this comes with a remote. The entire unit itself is, like I always like to say, where things are made, this is made in China. And of course, the remote does not come with batteries, so you do have to supply your own batteries. That's definitely a negative. They should have at least had some batteries in this. The unit itself also does need AA batteries, 3 of them. Does not come with batteries. That's something that you do have to supply yourself. So just off the bat, that's a negative. Usually people want things they can immediately turn on and start trying to understand and start playing with it. So kind of sucks when you get something and you have to buy batteries as well. Kind of delays the gratification for you or whoever you bought it for. This is the manual for the AcuRite, and this is, I guess, sort of what everything would look like once you turned it on. Okay, so now we do have our AA batteries, exactly 5 of them as required. We're gonna head and here it has a little like kickstand, so if you have it sitting on a table or something, you can have it facing. So there we are. This is exactly what it sort of looks like once you have it set. You can see how a grandmother or someone, or your mom, or I guess if you're into classic stuff, you like this. It's pretty cool. Large face. And someone walks in your house, they can just see it and go, wow, that's pretty cool. Thank you for telling me what the weather is and what it's going to be like. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put 2 extra batteries in the remote here. So once you install the batteries in here, you want to go ahead and set your time and your date. And on the very back of your clock here, it has all the buttons for doing everything. So to set your time and date, you hold down the set, and now it's blinking. So once you've held down your set, now you have your plus and your minus, and then you have your Fahrenheit and your centigrade for temperatures. So let's say today is, I don't know, so our time zone set, or let's say our time right now would be, let's say 10 o'clock. We're gonna move that to 10, and you hit set to move on to the next number, and you go minus, minus, you set. And so as you can see, once you hold down set, it goes through the entire thing and you set everything. And then you go on to the temperature and you set the temperature for Fahrenheit or centigrade. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this for today's date as well as the temperature as well. Right, so I have everything set, and as you can see here, once you set it, it sort of determines the temperature, and it's also in what's called a learning mode. So with the learning mode, what it does is a self-calibrating forecasting system, and it just tries to determine your elevation, and it can use the elevation to further determine to further determine your temperature as well. Overall, I like this. It's very cool. It seems it might be outdated to some people, but if you're in a busy area, and example, an area where you can't have your phone, it'd be pretty useful for people to come in, see what date it is, see what day it is, temperature, next day's temperature, and all that stuff. It's very cool. It also needs to be pretty close to a window and away from televisions and other electrical items as well. A lot of information is covered in the manual, so once you get the manual, you'll read this. So as far as fitness for this, as large it is, it's pretty thin. It's about an inch or so, and about 7 inches wide. So for form, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. It looks beautiful, just that very simple graphite-like face there with the bold digital numbers and letters as well. For fitness, it does exactly what it says it's gonna do. It tells you the temperature, date, and time, and everything. So for functions, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. So looking at this fitness, it's of course perfect. So overall, 10 out of 10. It's a great piece of technology if you want to give it as a gift. But other than that, you do already have the weather app and everything on your phone, so you really wouldn't need much else to do with this. But if you want to have this in your house, it's a nice little piece of technology to sort of display for people. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you would please go ahead and subscribe. I'll have a lot more reviews of products coming up. Remember, the link for this is right down below. Subscribe to my channel, and tell me if you have something that you'd like me to review, and I'll have the review for you up as soon as I can, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.